a brand new Amazon Prime movie starring Chris Pratt involving post-apocalyptic worlds with aliens and time travel. I'm ready. The Tomorrow War. Alright, so I'm going to explain the story. I'm going to try keep it spoiler-free. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this movie. The year is 2022. Everything's cool, yo. Until a bunch of soldiers coming from like 30 years in the future, they just drop out of nowhere and they say, hey, yo, just to let you guys know, there's an alien invasion and we're about to get wrecked. Basically, in the future, they've developed a time machine and they can bring people from the past to the future for about 7 days. Pretty much like help out with the war because the total population in the future is 500k. We got wrecked. And that is like the basic version of the story. However, to be honest, for a majority, I really like this story, man. It was really, really good. Cast-wise, Chris Pratt is in the lead role, man. I would keep it fair, man. Anytime I see Chris Pratt in the movie, I'm sold. I'm loving it. I'm not going to go into details of the other cast because it's kind of spoilery and I don't want to like go into any spoilers whatsoever. Everyone cast-wise done a really good job and Chris Pratt in the lead role killed it. Now I'm going to talk about like the really important stuff. First of all, the aliens. Oh my days. They are genuinely terrifying. We actually don't see them straight away, which is always a good thing. I think you've got to build up that suspense, and when you've got these future soldiers telling you, we got destroyed, mate. It builds up a high amount of suspense, and when we do finally see them, the way they're shown, it's really, really good. They are extremely dangerous. There is no way, bro, I would ever want to be in a universe or any timeline, mate, which involves them. Nah. As for the time travel stuff, they basically built a device to the future. I would say most of it is explained. However, you guys know how it goes. When you got time travel, there's going to be like plot holes, and there definitely were. But to be fair, they do explain it in a way that I don't want to say is realistic. Because to be honest, like, nothing's really realistic in this movie. It's about aliens and time travel. It's pretty crazy. But for the world this movie's set in, they do explain the time travel stuff. And to be honest, I just kind of let it flow, man. I was on board with it. Also, big up the world building. The post-apocalyptic stuff. Oh, dear. Visually looks insane. Don't know what the budget is. We know Amazon have got the big boy money jar. They spent a lot of dollars on this, mate. It looks really good. All the alien stuff, all the war, the shooting, the visuals, time travel, the world building was insanely good, man. Genuinely. However, there were a few things I didn't like, and majority of them came in like the last quarter of the story. It just kind of like fell apart, man. We had this like massive 3/4 chunk of the movie. I was fully invested. I probably would have given it a crazy high score. But that last quarter, I'm just keeping it real. The story fell apart, man. You'll know when you see it. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't as like crisp as the earlier stuff. A lot of cliche stuff, a lot of the twists and turns at the start I didn't see coming, and then I did see coming at the end. There's also like some comedy stuff that started coming in. It definitely didn't land, and it was kind of dead. But for the most part, this was a sick movie, man. If you like post-apocalyptic stuff, war films, aliens, just any of that stuff with time travel, you're gonna like this movie. I can't see you not liking it. If you don't like that stuff, you think it's dumb or just whatever, just skip the movie, because you're definitely not gonna find anything in here that you're gonna like. I would say 75% of the story I really liked. I love Chris Pratt. All the alien stuff, all the visuals, everything like that was so, so good, man. Yeah, for me, I'm gonna give The Tomorrow War 7 nerds out of 10. I think like if that last quarter was really, really good, at least at the standard, the other side of stuff, I probably would have given it an 8 out of 10, but it definitely like fell off for me. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, have you seen it? Whatever it is, please let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. I got to watch Fear Street now on Netflix, and make sure you sub with that stupid bell on so you don't miss that. I'll see you in a bit.